Hi friends, welcome to SPJK Technosoft, your one-stop training platform. In this video you are going to learn about IoT, Internet of Things, what is Internet of Things, applications of IoT, challenges of Internet of Things, future of Internet of Things. In order to know Internet of Things full course details, email us at info@spjktechnosoft.com. Happy learning viewers.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel SPJK Technosoft. Today we are going to see about IoT, which is Internet of Things. We all know that we are connected with so many devices, right, through internet and through communications as well as through satellite, and a lot of things. Means each and every device is connected somehow to cloud or some or the other way which is related to internet, right? So we are going to see what exactly IoT means and what are the benefits of IoT, where it is being used, okay, what are the challenges we are going to encounter in future, as well as what is the future of IoT, means how it is going to benefit our benefit the use of IoT of things in our real life. Okay, so those things we are going to see in today's session. Okay, so let us see the agenda. So what we are going to learn is what is IoT and applications of Internet of Things, means which areas we can apply and which areas currently being used by different organizations or by different companies. And then what are the challenges of Internet of Things? What are the challenges we are going to encounter, because it is being widely used, so it is exposed to so many things. So how we are going to encounter the challenges, and also what is the future of IoT? So what is the future we are going to see, in which areas it is going to excel, and what are the benefits we are going to get by using the IoT? Okay. So let us go into the definition. What is IoT? So as I mentioned, it's a computing concept, right? Like we see the devices, our mobile devices, or a GPS system, or even if you see Alexa from Amazon or Google, as well as Siri from iPhone, all are nothing but these are IoT, which is being controlled by different technologies. Few are there which are voice controls, few are there which is controlled by videos. Okay, so there are different objects, different IoT applications which we are currently using, and which gives which is very beneficial for the future of any of the organization or any of the homes, as well as for the lot of government sectors also. So we are going to see how it is going to benefit that. Okay, so IoT is expected to offer advanced connectivity of devices, right, systems and services that goes beyond machine to machine communication and covers a variety of protocols, domains, and application, right? So let us move ahead. So applications of IoT. So we'll see in which areas it can be applied. See, environmental monitoring. So we can do the monitoring of environment, the soil conditions, the water quality. Okay, so the atmospheric changes which happen. So IoT devices can sense those things and let us know whether we can. Like take an example. Suppose we want to do irrigation, right? So by IoT devices we can understand. Okay, what is the soil level? What is the water level? What is the good time to go for any kind of irrigation? So this kind of monitoring can be done by the IoT for the environmental monitoring part. Okay, so transportation, IoT enables smart parking, right? Smart traffic control. So you might have seen that there is automated cars or bikes are there, which generally it works in sensors. Okay, so sensor is there for each and every car or bike. So by sensing the traffic signals, it knows whether it needs to be stopping at a certain location or it needs to move ahead, right? And also it detects the curves by the sensors. So those things we're already seeing in the transportation part, and when we have seen the robotic part of a car automation or a bike automation. So it controls the vehicle, okay, logistic management and the road safety assistance. Medical, so there are a lot of medical devices. We have seen that blood monitoring systems are there, blood pressure monitoring system, heart rate, sugar. So all there are a lot of medical systems which are there in the market which can be used as a part of IoT to monitor the entire medical systems. And any kind of major changes in our body, it can detect. Like for example, suppose the blood pressure level is high, so it indicates by some beeps, right? When suppose your sugar level is high, so it gives a trigger saying that it indicates with red or something like that in the device, stating that okay, your level is high, it's not a normal one. Same for heart rate, and it detects, and it basically signals that whether there is any possibility for a heart stroke or not. So these kind of things that are already there in the market being used by the medical systems, right? Again, moving it for manufacturing also we are using. So IoT enables rapid manufacturing of new products, real-time optimization of products, dynamic response of product demand. Also energy management with the help of IoT electronic appliance, you can save energy and reduce energy consumption in your home or office. So we have that technology where you use the bulbs or fans and other things which are totally controlled by voice. So you can, and sometimes there are sensors are also, so when there is no one in the room, the lights and fans get off automatically, or you can also dim the lights, okay, by voice control. So these kind of systems are already there, which is part of IoT, where you can manage your energy efficiently, and you can save a lot of electricity energy consumption at your home or office, right? So infrastructure management, same, it can be used for the building of bridges or big projects, railway tracks, and you can manage them efficiently, right? So I'm giving a few of the examples which I have pulled out from the internet sources, just to make you understand in which of the areas it is being currently implemented and what kind of the benefits the organization or the companies who have implemented that, they're getting it. Okay, so this is one, Airbiquity. So it is in Seattle, Washington. So how it's using IoT? So it's a software and engineering company that provides over-the-air OTA updates and data management services for connected cars. So the devices, as I said, that there are a lot of sensors which is being it's a new technology which is being implemented in all cars or any kind of vehicles, right? So just to monitor its movement, as well as to track where the particular vehicle is, okay, and what kind of speed it is going on, so that we can monitor each and everything, and basically prevent any kind of unforeseen accidents and other things. So how the industry is impacted here? So Airbiquity users can choose to have family or friends automatically and immediately notified in the event of a crash. So suppose the sensor is there in the car or any kind of vehicle, and if any kind of crash happens, automatically a message or a mail triggers to the family and friends. So that can be configured so that they immediately come to know that the crash has happened. So this is one area which is being used. So this is also IoT. So moving on to the next example. Okay, so Dash, again, how it's being used. So it's a free app for iOS and Android users, which receives data from a variety of sensors to keep you informed about your car's current status and immediate or future maintenance. So it will tell you, okay, suppose it has been 6 months, you have not done any kind of maintenance, so it will trigger you alert stating that, okay, you are due for the maintenance or something like that, or some of the parts are damaged, or you need to replace them. So it will automatically give you a alert stating that, okay, something is not correct, and you need to work upon that. So industry impact, the company's app has a parental control function that allows parents or caretakers to get email alerts if a young driver exceeds set thresholds or tries to circumvent them. So suppose anyone drives the car, right? So we want them to be in a limit, right? Maybe 60 to 80 kilometers or 80 miles per hour or 60 miles per hour. So if it is increasing that, and if we can configure this in our device, right, in our app, so automatically we'll get an alert stating that, okay, he is actually crossing the limits or is going above whatever the expected limits were set. So this kind of monitoring can be easily done, so that you can avoid any kind of accidents or other damages, right? So again, Dash is one of the applications, right? So moving ahead, so Juby, again, Juby offers real-time GPS fleet. So it will give you the exact location. It will monitor the health of the cars or vehicles, and it will also tell you how the driver is performing, means how, at what speed he is going, so that you can basically monitor that, you can alert him, and you can, in this way, you can track your vehicle wherever it is going, at what speed it is going, and you can, again, you can prevent any kind of uneventful things, and that will basically make sure that there are less accidents, and as well as you increase your fuel efficiency, because if you drive at a certain limit, okay, right, a certain speed limit, definitely you will save a lot of fuel in that. So both the things, it can help out. You can track where exactly your vehicle is, at what speed it is going, okay, and also the vehicle health, okay, whether it is in a good condition or not. So these kind of things can be monitored, and it is being done by using this Juby in Bloomington. So again, moving to the next example, this is for home one. Like we already have Alexa, Google, and Siri, and we also have the all the security monitoring systems where I have different types of cameras, different types of voice control systems which are being used for the home purpose. So this is one, JOSH.AI. Again, it's artificial intelligence technology for IoT. So provides voice controlled home automation using a variety of devices. So you can control it, right? Like got your amp cranked to 11 when an important call comes in and can't find the remote. So suppose there is an important call and you are unable to find the remote to mute a TV or something like that, right? So what you do, you can turn down the volume using your watch, phone, tablet, or a computer. So because these are all interconnected to IoT of things, so you can manage the things very efficiently, and you can get benefited with that. Again, for irrigation also, as we have seen in the example, so this is peak 8 connected. So basically it's a bug sensor which enables to understand what is the soil level, okay, and what kind of water it contains, what kind of soil it contains, okay, so that it we can get a clear picture of when to go for any kind of irrigation, any kind of crops we want to fertilize or something like that. So okay, so these kind of things we can understand from the irrigation point of view by this P8 connected application, right? And how industry is benefiting? See, it's by measuring the amount of water at the deep root zone or your garden or a landscape area. Doodlebug lets you decide when, where, and whether to irrigate or not. So that's what I explained now, right? So the technology, if you see that IoT, it is being used in everywhere, right? It's not restricted to some areas. It is being used at each and every sphere, and we are getting a lot of benefits because we are getting different types of alerts, which gives us a clear picture of what's being happening, right? So that we can take some measures to correct those things, and this will definitely simplify our lives, and basically it will restrict a lot of damages being happened, right? So IoT is being used in most of the parts of the world now, and in future also it will be used in a more frequent manner. Okay, so let us see what are the challenges. Security is one of the challenges, right? Because see, it is being exposed to so many technologies. It is there in internet, it is there in cloud, it is there in lot of devices. So security could be one of the challenges. So we need to understand that how we can manage the security. Like for example, it is saying that what good is a smart home if anyone can unlock your drawers, right? So those kind of security aspects and factors we need to make sure that we continually monitor and see how we can best monitor for the security part, and there is no breach in the security, right? Then again, presence detection, right? So we don't know. Sometimes your apps or maybe the IoT, whatever the device, it might go down, right? And you might not get any kind of alert. Maybe some internet connection, some network failures, those things. So at that point of time, you are not being monitored and you don't get a real-time data, right? So these kind of things can happen. Like it is another challenge for IoT. technology, and it is very important to find the status of all IoT devices. It helps us to monitor well, right? So these kind of things are bottlenecks. We need to keep on monitoring it. We need to come up with different versions of software just to make sure that it is up and running 100%, right? Signaling. So if the signal is there, and it should be 100% sure that the stream of data is going to arrive at its destination every time, right? So there is no break in the signal, there is no break in the data, there is no break in the information, so that we keep on receiving 100% of data, which will give us a more complete picture in a diligent manner to understand what the device is doing and what kind of data it is sending, so that we can take some precautionary preventive steps, as well as in future we can be more sure of taking some proactive steps, right? So bandwidth, again we need to look into the bandwidth part, okay, how the connectivity is there, okay, so how the IoT devices sense or receive signals to the server, because there will be a lot of devices, right? And power consumption, we need to make sure that there are a lot of means a lot of devices which are being used, so power consumption is one of the factors we need to consider as a challenge. Then complexity, IoT application development is still very complex, right? Because it works in sensors, it works in GPS technology, it works in cloud, it works in irrigation, manufacturing, anything, telecom, lot of domains, right? So how the complexity is increasing day by day, so how we can manage the IoT in a very effective manner with a less complexity, those things we need to address. Still it is being a part of a challenge itself, and the industries, the organization or building IoT devices, they are continuously coming up with new ideas. So these are the few of the challenges, right? And what is the future of IoT? So let's say smart cars. So we already have smart cars, but again, so imagine a car that can sense when you're going to exit a mall, right? So suppose you have parked at some location, and it should automatically sense that, okay, your shopping is completed and you are coming out of the mall, so that it will come to you at the pickup point and it will pick you up, right? So this is one thing. Then smart plate, bowls and cups, it will tell you how much you need to eat, how much you need to drink, so that you have a better appetite, as well as you have a better control over your health, okay? So, and then again, smart toothbrushes. So one day the toothbrushes will be so smart that once you start brushing, it will tell you, okay, you need to go to the dentist because you need to have a teeth cleanup or something like that, right? So it will give you some of the tips of your current health of your entire dental problem. So these kind of futures we can expect, right, in the IoT domain. So these were the few of the things where we can apply the IoT, and it is being applied in a lot of areas we have seen, but in future also it will come into a lot of area, and it will play a very, very important role going forward. Maybe we are imagining, but by 2025 there will be maybe say 60 to 70% of devices across world which will be working through IoTs. Maybe the number could increase, maybe 70-80% also, and will be more dependent upon these factors and the data coming out of IoT to do any kind of analyzing and coming up with any kind of new ideas, or coming up with preventive measures, or proactively managing a lot of things in our life. Okay, so these were the brief introduction of IoT and what are the areas of application, as well as challenges and the future of IoT. So hope you enjoyed this session. So please subscribe to our channel for future updates and new videos. Thank you.
Thank you viewers for your time. I hope you have gained some knowledge from this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get latest trending technology videos. For any further queries, please reach us at info@spjktechnosoft.com. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you and goodbye.